Hello, how are we? I myself am feeling a bit better. I'm still a little bit sick, so I've not bothered to put makeup on. Not that that ever matters anyway. I'm still a little bit sick. I have been using a couple of you guys who commented ways to make me feel a bit better. I have been using those, so I've been having cups of tea. I do drink tea. I much prefer coffee, but I have been having tea and also some Lucozade, and that's been helped a bit, giving me a bit more energy. But as I'm filming this video, I'm still a little bit sick. Hopefully it'll all clear in by the end of this week, but it's just a cold now, so that's not too bad. I can just get on with that. It's just still not nice to have to endure. It's still not nice to have to go through. We'll go with that one, there we go. But anyway, in today's video, I've decided that I want to spruce up my book cart with some crochet. So I recently just got a book cart because my bookshelf is full. I only have the bottom two shelves on the bookshelves in my bedroom because I have a lot of collector's edition and Warhammer, as well as my husband has Warhammer, so a lot of the shelves goes for Warhammer and Star Wars in our bedroom. But Aldi had a event recently where they were selling a book cart with wheels, and I have space in my hallway to have a book cart, so I bought a book cart. It was only like $12.99, so I was like, yeah, I've got books that need homes, so I bought a book cart. And with that, the book cart is in my hallway and it's got a couple books on. It's still, majority of it is empty because the whole point of it is to have space if I do want to get more books. It's not there to fill up as quick as possible. I'm saving space for if there's books that come out that I want to read, I can then have space to keep them. So it's in my hallway, and I've decided that I want to put some crochet decor on it to make it a little bit cuter, a little bit more me. So I have already done some crochet for this book cart, and I need to finish it off, and I have decided that I'm going with like flowers and vines for my decor. So I've already crocheted 3 vines. I've got 2 of these sagey green ones, don't mind me, I have not weaved in the ends, what's new. I've got 2 of these sagey green ones, and then I've got one of this dark green one. So I figured today with you guys I will crochet another dark green one, so that way either side can have a dark green and a sage one, dark green and sage one. And then I've also crocheted these little lily of the valley flowers. I'm just gonna hang this around one of the little poles of the cart, and I thought that would just look really cute and match with the vines as well. So I still need to weave in the ends for this one, so I figured we can do that together, so that way I actually get it done. And also we'll crochet another dark green vine together. These patterns are not my own patterns and designs, they are followed from tutorials on YouTube. As always, I'll put the pattern creator's name, YouTube channel on the screen, and link the tutorial down in the description. I use 2 different YouTube channels, one for the vines and one for the lily of the valley, so they are not my own creations. They will be linked below, and all credit for how freaking cute these are goes to the pattern creators, who will be named below and in the video. So I do apologise if the angle and lighting is not as good in this position as it is from where I normally film. I'm not able to get my light over, but that's okay, we'll still get through it. I am gonna start with weaving in the ends for the lily of the valley that I crocheted. So yeah, it's just weaving in the ends for the white bits because I already sewed on the green, I don't really know what to call it, the dangly bit. I already sewed that on, so I've just got to weave in the ends of the white flowers. I have got my little crochet case with me, which has my sewing needle and my little snippers that I'll be able to use. Thankfully, it's only 2 little tails that I need to weave in for this, because I hate sewing in ends. It is, I don't know. I should probably teach my husband how to properly weave in ends, because I know he loves me so much that he'd do it for me. but I also then feel guilty, especially if I'm like making something for him, because he is the person who I make most of my crochet for. I recently made him like a crochet little dragon D&D dice bag set, which even though he has a really nice dice box, he uses the dragon head now and put all his dice in the D&D dragon bag I made him, which is just really sweet. Okay, that is one end weaved in. I suppose I don't have to do it like really tight, because it's not like this will be going in the wash or anything. This is a decor item that's just going to sit there and look cute. This pattern itself was actually really easy to follow. I think I, finished the flowers, like obviously because there's you make two flowers and there's a leaf as well I need to weave the ends in for. I finished it in like under an hour. I was just watching a film and I finished it before the film, finished. But I will have the pattern on screen at some point during the video and also link it below. It's really easy to follow, and I also so there's a video tutorial which if you're more of a visual learner you can follow through the video tutorial, or if you go on the creator's Instagram as well, she also has the pattern written out, which is how I followed the pattern, because I was watching a film. I didn't really want to have a tutorial going on in the background, so I watched the I followed the written pattern from her Instagram page and had this done really quickly, and it's a really cute pattern. Originally it's for like decorating like headphones and that, and she does have a few different ones. Like I'm pretty sure I saw like one that's like moon and stars, which is adorable, but I decided that I can use this to decorate my book cart. And in the future, because I do have headphones that I could decorate with crochet, in the future if I do want to decorate my headphones with some crochet accessories, then I will definitely be going back to this creator to see what other headphone crochet patterns that she's got, because the ones that I have seen look adorable. And that's the second tail weaved in. Just snip that one. And there we go, that's my Lilies of the Valleys weaved in. I do have the leaf, which I made to go with it as well. So this leaf you attach like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. You attach it like that, and I just think it makes it even more cute. But I'm not too sure how I'm going to attach it. I think I'm going to weave the ends in like that, and then weave the ends in like that, and then leave it so that they're in the center, kind of that way. And then when I've tied this onto the cart, I'm just gonna sew these into the chain and then tie them on that way. So that way, if I do want to remove this from my cart, I don't have to like cut it or break it or anything. I can just untie this knot. So I'll just weave these ones in really quickly. I've weaved those ones, so now instead of the tails, they were either end here and here, I've now weaved them so they are right in the center, so that I can pop them into this and tie it round onto my book cart. So the next thing I need to finish off before I can actually get to showing you guys decorating the book cart is I've got to make another dark green vine, and these don't take too long to do, so I'm just gonna do a time lapse and just whiz through this one to get it done. I've already got 3, I just need one more of this dark green, and I've not weaved in the tails because I'm not too sure how I'm tying this onto my book cart yet. I might be using these tails to tie it on, I'm not sure, so I've not weaved those in yet. I will decide when we actually get to the decorating section if I need these tails or if I need to weave them in. actually had this yarn for ages. Like, I bought this years ago to make a scrunchie for someone, and I've been able to use it for little bits of crochet ever since. And it just happens to be that I wanted green vines for my book cart, and I had two different colours of green, dark green and the sage green, and I think the two different colours together will look quite nice because it's not just then all one solid colour, it kind of gives it a bit of dimension. So I'm just unravelling some of this so I can get to crocheting. Normally I pull it through the centre, but I have lost the centre of this one, and so instead of fighting with the yarn while I'm crocheting, I'm just gonna unravel quite a fair bit of it now so that I can just get on with crocheting once I feel like I've got enough yarn out to crochet. So I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook for this one. For my Lily of the Valleys, I used a 3mm because I wanted it a bit tighter with it being like origami. So I'm using a 3.5 for this. Yes, my crochet hooks are grim. They have been well loved. And what I like about this pattern is you can just keep going. Like, you don't have to determine how long you want the vine before you crochet. You just kind of keep going as long as, or as short as you want it. You don't have to make any set decisions. You just go along with it and see what you want when you're done. So this pattern is has chain 14 spaces between either of the leaves, but I did change that up a little bit because I thought leaves and vines, to make it look a bit more natural, I vary between 14, 12, 10 and 8, just as and when and however I feel like it, just to make it look a bit more natural. So as I'm going along, I'm not necessarily keeping that to that 14 space between the leaves. I'm just kind of changing it up however I feel like it, however I want, really. Just gonna finish the rest off camera, and then I will check back in and show you when I'm finished with this, and then we can go ahead with actually decorating the book cart. Okay, so we're now up to where I have my book cart. As you can see, there's only really books on the bottom shelf because I am keeping space for, like, if I do have more books I want to get. I don't really like buying loads of books and not reading them, so generally I'll buy about like 15 that I haven't read, and then I'll read them, and then I'll buy like another 15 or so. So these ones here, I've read quite a lot of these ones actually, but they all look really cute. Like, I think all of these ones, they all like have really matchy vibes. But I hope the angle is okay. Lighting here is awful because it's yellow lighting, but I have finished my vines and I figured we can just start putting them on together. I do apparently still have the stickers on this book cart from when I assembled it because I can't get them off, and I must have forgot to ask my husband to get them off. I can't get them off because of my nails, and unfortunately one of my nails broke. Like, I had Frederick and Toddle, and Toddle has been decapitated in half because he snapped, but I'm getting them done this Friday, so I'll have cute new nails soon. And I can tell you what theme I'm getting because by the time this video will be posted, I will already have had the nails done. And I'm not telling my husband because it's a surprise for him, but I'm getting Snorlax themed nails because Snorlax it's not his favourite Pokemon. His favourite Squirtle and then Mimikyu, but everyone says he's like Snorlax because snore, like, you know, just sleepy, tired. So I'm getting Snorlax themed nails on Friday. So I've got a dark green and a sage green for either side, so I think I'm just gonna wrap it round. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna be keeping it on, but I think if I just start from the bottom, wrap it round and see how it goes. So that's the dark green one, and I think that looks adorable. So we've got the sage green one to add. I think I'll start on this side with the sage green one because there's definitely more dark green on this side and less on this side. So I'll start this side with sage green and then go over that way. I'm gonna move these books though to make it a little bit easier for me to wrap it around this side. That's one side done. Now, it may not have been the best way to secure it, but I have just tied it on either side and then just snipped the long tails. But I think that looks really cute. I've got to do the other side now, so I suppose I've got to put those books back. Swing this around to do the other side. So I've now got all of the vines popped on, and I just need to pop on the Lily of the Valley now. I can't decide. Yeah, so my book card goes here generally. I can't decide if I want the flower here, so like kind of tied around like that on this side, or if I want it on this side. I'm not sure. Or even just down a level entirely. No, okay. I prefer it on the top side. I just don't know which side I want it on. Do I want it on this side or this side? I think I'm gonna go with this side. I think I'm gonna go with the side that's closest to the wardrobe and the wall. So I pop this one on, and that will be the finishing touches. So the way I'm attaching this one is I suppose it's better if I pop it that way so you can see. I've just popped that round like that. I'm gonna cross it over just like that, and then I'm just gonna sew the leaves on where that little cross is. Ta-da! I think that looks so cute. I'm gonna have to show you guys obviously a close-up of the cart, but let me put it all back to where it normally stays. Okay, so here's the finished project. Obviously there is no books on the top two shelves and there's only half filled on the bottom, but we've got the vines on either side, and then if you look here we've got the Lily of the Valley, which honestly I love this pattern so much. It is so cute, and I think that just adds a little adorable addition to it. I was debating like doing multiple, like having one there and there. That's not in focus. There we go. But in the end I decided one would be more than enough, and I think that looks so cute. I have debated, like I did debate adding like maybe making a little plushie for there and crocheting something to hang down over the top of this, but for now this is how I've decorated my book cart, and I am in love with it. I think these vines turned out really well, and I'll probably be making some more just to decorate around my house in general. I know this is a very like spring theme, I was gonna say. It screams spring to me, and we're in autumn, but I like it. It's very cheerful, and oh my gosh, these flowers are so cute. I love them. I love them.
So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I definitely think the crochet I've done for this cart has made it look so much cuter, and there's more that I want to do, so there might be a part 2, because I know I want to crochet like a book related plushie that can sit on the cart, and maybe I can crochet some stuff to like hang from the ceiling from where my crochet cart stays, but I'm not too sure how I'd attach it to the ceiling. That's something I can think about, and maybe we'll have another video where I'm crocheting more stuff for my book cart. If you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up down below, and if you're not already, maybe subscribe to my channel. That would make me so happy. And if you are still watching at the very end of this video, then comment below your favourite flower in honour of the Lily of the Valley flower that I crocheted for this video. My favourite flower personally is tulips, but I do like roses and carnations, sunflowers, lavender. I like a lot of flowers, but if you do have a favourite flower, then you can let me know by commenting below. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!